Hello, everyone, and welcome back to It Ain't Giving. This is me, Show Florence Lacroix, and
Noella Fierce. Hi, everyone.
hi. So, this episode, I'm gonna be the monster, and I got my pretty diva sister here. Don't mind me and my no makeup self, but she's taking gross.
And just a little bit, just a little something, something. It's
Mm.
mostly this white top with the pendant, with the lip, with the eye
And
combo,
the
with the
and like the
hair draping
hairstyle,
down.
the
Yeah,
bang, yeah,
yeah. It's kind of just all
coming
coming
together.
together
Hmm.
cohesively.
Very
But
much.
yes, what's not giving for you, Diva?
What's not giving is recently at my job of employment, there has been,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give too much detail, but a new person is among us. There's a lot of new people being hired, and they are a conflict with everybody. And I think they're a conflict of interest with the company because some of the management have already talked about not wanting to work there anymore. And I feel the same way. Ooh, if that person becomes permanent. So that's just not giving. New people working there, that's bringing everything down. What about you, Diva?
Right, right. For me, what's not giving is um the previous bitch that I was. Because this current
Mm-mm.
era, I'm entering a workout era, and this body's about to be snatched like never before. Well,
Mm-hmm.
never before with titties attached, of course. I'm trying to get back to my 2020, right before the pandemic hit, bod where I was
Mm-hmm.
very cunt, very. I'm still cunt, but it could
Right.
be cunt. You know what I mean? Like add some emphasis on that beginning syllables and shit, ma'am. So what's not giving is the previous iterations of Noella, and the current Noella is just taking off,
Mm-hmm.
taking off.
Very much.
Confidence wise, body wise, makeup getting more tea by the day, by the week,
Yeah.
and just overall aura that I exude is yeah. Yeah.
Can't take it nowhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Right.
let's I wonder what it sounds like to audio viewers. You probably don't even know that you like feeling yourself doing all this. And they just hear like noises and moving probably.
Right.
Ooh,
Because of
and
that
probably not even that
audio.
much because it like fixes it in the background, so you probably don't even hear as much like moving. Like
Michelle can hear. That's why she giggling.
it's so funny. But let's go ahead and get into our first topic. The declining stock market, tumbling, is just losing billions of dollars, and like it was looking towards a recession, but recently, uh, it's starting to go green. It's no longer that red wave that the Republicans love to talk about. Ooh, every stock
Oh,
was going red on the stock market. That's the red wave that was talking about, I think. But
yeah.
um, what were you gonna say? Were you gonna say something?
I believe it, like, the overall stock market, didn't it lose, like, over $1 trillion, like, across the whole thing?
I think
I'm
so.
pretty sure it was, like, 1.76 trillion because of the tariffs and all the bullshit that Trump's been
Yeah,
doing and
made
implementing. And, like,
it made everybody not
oh,
sure if they could like invest and stuff. So like the uncertainty
and
was
a lot of people
affecting
are
everyone.
dumping.
Yeah.
hmm And this all leads us. Oh,
But
I said you just inhale deeply. I was like, oh.
yeah, because I'm like, oh, it's just like it was kind of crazy looking at it all. Like it like
It was like red across the board, child.
and
Every stock was red.
for a week straight. Hmm.
Oof. I hope my 401k didn't get impacted. I'm like, oof, Jesus. It'll bounce back. It'll bounce back. Um,
Right.
but that topic leads us directly into our next one, which is Donald Trump hosting a Tesla car show at the White House. Girl, because for those of y'all that don't know, Tesla sales across the board worldwide have been skyrocketing downward.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
and for Elon Musk specifically, he lost over $126 billion in stock shares.
He's lost more at this point because I
Yeah,
wrote
that
these
was
notes. I wrote
written more
these
than a
notes
week
a week
ago, and
ago.
it's been getting progressively worse for
Yes.
him. And
It,
we
it
thank
was like
God for
it was like
that.
almost like $400 to $500 per share. He's down to like less than $200 per share. I'm pretty sure at this point, and we can keep it going down. Let's get it down to
Yeah,
zero.
very
Let's make the man
much.
file for bankruptcy at this point. Like,
Hmm.
go on
I
and
wanted to get
shut
so
the
bad where
businesses.
he's forced to resign from Tesla, and
Mm,
forced, and because I think he
and
put
lose and lose Twitter.
and
Ooh.
then he'll lose he'll lose CEO access for Twitter, which then my once favorite app can go back to being fucking normal again and not so goddamn conservative heavy and pushing all this right wing propaganda on my
A bunch
very
of
liberal
Nazis.
ass.
Literally just a bunch of Nazi posts. Like, why is Nazi shit being
Like, I've never
posted
liked
to us?
nothing of the sort, but it's just flooding my feed with a bunch of Nazi ads, a bunch of AI written Trump fucking books. Like,
Yeah.
girl, ugh, any
Yeah.
fucking ways.
That's why I don't use that horrible ass diabolical app. Like,
I have my reasons why I still
yeah,
use
we
it.
know. We all know. We all should know.
If you know, you know. Wink, wink.
I'm so dumb, bitch. Okay, so let's. Oh, I want to talk more about the just in general the that Tesla commercial that Donald Trump held outside of
Yeah.
the fucking White House. That shit
Mm-hmm.
was so.
Girl.
It was so corny, babe. Like, I love Tesla.
I love Tesla.
He said Tesla like two to
It's a great
three
car.
times, I think. And I'm like, I don't think he actually thinks Tesla's called Tesla, but like he kept saying it, and I was like, maybe he's just trying to be funny. But like, it came off like old senile man that doesn't know his butt buddy's name of his car company.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. And then at the end of it, all of the reporters being like, Mr. President, which car are you buying today, Mr. President? And it's like, baby, he's not buying a car.
He said he might, or I'm pretty sure he said he was gonna buy like a Model Y or something. I don't
Yeah.
know, but baby, he not buying shit
And that's not going to help boost sales because his sales have
because the
still
sales were
gone
still
down.
they're still going down.
Yeah.
Because there have been global protests against um, Elon Musk and his Nazi propagating self.
Yeah.
And ever since the salute, it's just steadily made downward trends, especially after
Honestly,
these tariffs and
I don't even.
everything going on. It's like, oh,
I feel like it wasn't even after the Nazi salute. I feel like people were okay with the racism. It truly started to impact him once he started like Doge and like the oh we're cutting government waste and like inefficiency and just like firing people by the masses and firing
maybe
20,000 like Americans. That's what they were okay. Like I feel like people were okay
I'm
with the
talking
Nazi
worldwide.
racism. Well, yes,
They
worldwide, but
worldwide
like
there's been people that were
in
making protests
America,
about it.
though, I don't think Americans were like steadfast in hating Elon Musk until he fucked up their dollar. He took away their jobs. People that voted
Mm-hmm.
for Donald Trump all of a sudden were like, why am I being negatively affected by this? And it's like, that's the cost of your racism. Y'all were okay with him doing like a little Nazi salute. But now that he fucking up your money and saying that your government bloat and that your money is wasting like the government millions of dollars, knowing damn well that majority of these people that were being fired actually had good performance like reviews and we're just being fired for literally no reason. And on top of, if you're fired for poor performance, you can't get unemployment. So literally, he was firing people with no option of unemployment because they're saying that it was performance based.
Yeah.
Um, so I feel like once their dollar was fucked up, that's when Americans were like, "Oh, we don't fuck with Elon Musk anymore." And it's like, it never, people will never
Like,
vote
girl, the
against
writings
racism.
have been on the wall.
Like racism has always costed money. It's always costed you money. But like before it costed your morality. Now it's costing you money.
Hmm.
Motherfuckers used to own slaves and it made them more money, so it was just their morality at stake. Now they're voting for racism, misogyny, taking people's rights away, and now their coin is getting fucked up because they're indiscriminately just cutting everybody. They don't care if you fucking voted for a Republican or for a Democrat. They don't know that. They just know that X amount of money is being spent in this department, and their CEOs and CEOs that run businesses in order to make more money fire people and make the people that are already working there do the job of those people that were fired to make more profit. That's how it works.
Hmm.
This isn't rocket science. So I don't know what people. Oh, let's elect a businessman that bankrupted a casino. Mind you, Donald Trump bankrupted a casino. How do you? I can't even wrap my head around a business that their whole purpose is to take money with a chance to give them back money. How did you just give out more money than what you were receiving? Like
That's what it gives.
there was more odds of winning than there was odds of losing, so you just gave away fucking money, or you like what's going on? How do you
Hmm.
bankrupt a casino? But let's hire a CEO and run America like a business, and that's how we're going to become the richest land in the world. No, a lot of no, that's just not how it works. But these people don't understand how CEOs and owners of businesses run things in this current corrupt corporate America. They must not have worked a single goddamn corporate job, but the whole purpose is cut labor, increase profit,
Hmm.
make your labor force tiny, and make them do the job of multiple. That's it. That's what it's always been.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. I kind of want to take a break from the political a little bit, and we'll get back to it after this next segment. But this one was brought to you by more so me, and then I think Show just added it to the
I
to the
definitely
notes
added it
here.
because I said we need to talk about this because it's been weighing on me.
So this next topic is, and this is no shade to um the people we're going to talk about, but
Hmm.
it's just an overarching and overall thing that needs to be discussed, I think. So this next topic is Black women needing to end the baby mama epidemic.
Hmm.
Get the ring before the baby. Um,
Yeah. Heavy on that.
um, the reason being is because these men, these men, if you don't have them on some type of fucking leash where they
Hmm.
are guaranteed to give you payments, at least
Hmm.
even if they fuck you over and dog you out, at least you getting that fucking government mandated check from them to
Hmm.
support you and your child. Now, when you don't have a ring on your finger, it makes that all the more difficult to do, and it makes it all the more easy for the man in the situation to be a fuck nigga and just fuck you over and not be in the baby's life and not have to pay for it. So,
Hmm.
um, I think the reason this brought about was because of the whole situation with DDG and Hallie,
Yep.
um, and the whole thing that, first of all, I never saw them together as a cute couple. I never saw it for them. No shade. It never gave like the next Black Power couple because
No.
DDG always just gave like little fuck nigga streamer like, and that's exactly what he is, and that's exactly what it turned out to be. The nigga don't give a fuck about Halo. He don't give a fuck about that man, that little precious baby. All he cares about is views and using Halo to make meme content and
For
push
real.
him to further his own career. And it's like,
Hmm.
girl,
And I also think
I
of Sky
don't.
Jackson when it comes to the baby
Her
mama
too.
epidemic.
Her
Sorry.
too. Her as well.
Yep.
And I can't even with Sky's baby daddy because
Ain't the
ain't
nigga
that
down
nigga like
low?
on the DL a little bit?
Yeah. Like, don't he fuck
ATL.
niggas?
Like,
Mm.
ain't he a little?
Anyways, back to Hallie and
Back to Haley
that
and
one.
DDG.
Right.
Um, so the whole situation was, I think we might have talked about this a few weeks ago, but just to bring it back, since we're talking about this in a more broad scope,
Right.
um, DDG was online complaining and even made a diss track towards Hallie for not seeing his son or not being able to just barge into Hallie's abode to come get him whenever he wants to, because that's not how that works.
Right.
Um,
Like,
but the reason being that he couldn't just waltz in there and get Halo is because Halo was sick with RSV, as was Hallie. So
hmm
both mother and child were sick with a deadly infection, a potentially deadly infection. And this
hmm
man just wants to waltz up in there and collect Halo like he's a fucking product for his
like
stream engagement.
a little prop. Hmm
But Hallie stood her ground, stood 10 toes down, and did not allow that because her and her baby need to fucking get better and heal
hmm
and not be taken out of a situation where he's already, getting better in and acclimated
Right.
to, just for
hmm
the sake of you wanting to put that man on streams. Not man, that
Right.
baby. That
Little
baby.
baby. Mm.
Yeah. But yeah.
I
So
ain't got
that's
much to
that.
say about him, but just in general, like
Child.
I need black women to want more for themselves. Not saying that like all black women like don't want good for themselves, but I've noticed that a lot of black women are like settle for bullshit behavior or don't like prioritize the commitment in that relationship to each other, and then all of a sudden like you're knocked up with no ring on your finger and he has no obligation to stick with you, but like, oh, he loved me and da 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 da. Baby, these men will say anything and do anything. And
They be believing broken promises time and time again. Mm,
and
mm,
like
mm,
I
mm.
need them to follow suit with like Zendaya and her white husband. Baby, she got that ring, she got that rock on her hand, and best believe within the next like couple years she gonna be knocked
Mm-hmm.
up with a baby. And that's just how it should be done.
And yeah.
Like
Now,
I'm
don't get me wrong. If I were a cis hetero black woman,
I'm getting the rock.
child,
I'm getting my
I'm
rock
getting the
first.
rock. But
Sorry.
also, I'm getting and staying on contraceptives so I don't get impregnated by no fuck nigga that left a nut in me. I'm taking the plan B. I'm going to get an IUD. I'm going to force that man to put a condom on it. Like, there's ways to prevent. We all know this. There's centuries of evidence of people using contraceptives, and yet here we are. Here we are. This is a hot take, and I might get canceled for this.
It's not a hot
Um,
take because I just
it
want black women
is.
to
Well,
want better, and I feel like they deserve the world. I feel like they deserve
no,
that commitment
literally,
more than anybody
because
in this
they're so
world.
beautiful. Like we're so beautiful. Like we
To just
deserve
to just
so
allow a
much better.
man to like just like pop his seed in you and then just like disappear and have no responsibility is just ridiculous to me. And I want better for them, and I don't think they deserve that behavior in any way, shape, or form. Like I
Absolutely.
feel like they deserve the world, not to be used as a vessel to birth a child, and then all of a sudden you don't even
And
matter to
then get
them.
taken advantage of.
Like it's just no.
A lot of these men, I feel, they have similar theory to Nick Cannon, where after um, another one to take note from and take heed from is the diva, the crowned diva, Mariah
hmm
Carey, who got a ring on her finger first from Nick Cannon before she popped them two twins out. Okay.
hmm
And then after their thing didn't work out, they got divorced, but they're still co parenting and everything.
hmm
Um, you know what that man did? He went out and had fucking
Several
50
babies.
11 children with
Yeah.
50 11 different baby mothers
Serial
because
impregnators. Like.
definitely, I feel like a lot of men are on that type of bullshit nowadays. So,
hmm
as a cis woman, I just feel like y'all need to be aware of this and get on damn contraceptives, child.
Yeah,
Protect yourself and
or
your
just
uterus
don't be
from
fucking these
fuck
niggas
nigga shit.
raw. Like, period.
That too.
Like,
That too. Protect yourself from
I know
STDs.
I
Like,
love it's real fun to do all the bear stuff, but like, a lot of the straight people that I know in my life and I went to school with, none of those people got tested for STDs. The only time they got tested for an STD is because all of a sudden they got symptoms, and I'm like, it's kind of
girl,
scary how stuff be flying around in the straight community because maybe in the queer trans community we cannot be
it's
doing all
way
that.
mo-
Baby,
it's way
I know my
less.
status. I know my status. I
It's
get
way less
tested.
common to get tested in
So
the
they, ugh, I could never.
cis-het straight community, you know?
Yeah, I need y'all to want better and do better for your bodies and strive for
Hmm.
more. Like, what's a baby without a ring? Like a responsibility that you have to take care of because you're the mother. Like they just expect you to take care of the baby, and it's like he just gonna go run off and just go have fun and do his other things. No, make
Oof.
him be a man. I'm
If he gonna
sorry.
run off and do all that, at least he gonna be giving me that monthly check.
Yes,
Okay.
and like if you got married and say you got a divorce and at least you tried. You did it right.
Right.
Like, sorry.
Hmm.
At least you did it right and you tried. But to just let a man knock you up with no sense of any type of responsibility and having to stay, what's stopping him from going to the next bitch when things aren't as fun anymore and he can't be all free and willy nilly and as things are getting too serious and baby, you should have thought about that when you was doing serious adult grown shit and coming up inside of things that you shouldn't have coming up inside of. So
Girl,
there's
side
adult
thought. These
consequences
men
to
be
these adult
having
actions.
commit like extreme commitment issues, but then want to get online and complain about a loneliness epidemic. I'm like,
Baby,
girl, y'all are not serious individuals.
not at all.
Y'all are not
Not
serious individuals, and
not
y'all are
even
the
the
reason there is a male lonely, quote unquote, male loneliness epidemic. Because y'all, just anytime any man shows emotion, is just dogged on, like you dog on them, and you just say, "Oh, you gay, you a f word,"
Mhm.
like, "Oh, blah 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 blah." Like y'all do not have a sense of community, and your sense of community is built upon a bunch of bullshit that is not, real.
Yeah,
Um, like there's no actual human connection in y'all's communities. It's really surface level, y'all's
very,
friendships.
very.
Um, so let's work. Let's have y'all work on that. Y'all need to
Hmm.
figure that out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Well, we only have 7 minutes, so do we want to move on to the game, or do we want to talk about anything else? I'll let you take a
Let me
lead.
look at this stuff. I feel like we can just like breeze over the Department of
The
Education real quick
segregation.
and the segregation facilities just real quick, just so we
Hmm.
can throw it in the title and throw it in the tags for some extra views and then hop to the
I
game.
can't. I can't.
Um, Trump signed an executive order dismantling the Department of Education, which is partly illegal because he needs approval from Congress to even dismantle it. So we have a felon doing felonious things on top of he's not following any of the judge's federal orders to basically block him from doing all this illegal immigration stuff on top of banning trans people from the military and shutting down the Department of Education. So this man is just a criminal doing criminal things, not too much. And then you want to talk about the segregation facilities real quick for us?
Okay. Yes. So, this was by, or Trump signed an executive order where segregated facilities are no longer explicitly banned in federal contracts. After a recent change by the Trump administration, the federal government no longer explicitly prohibits contractors from having segregated restaurants, waiting rooms, and drinking fountains. The segregation clause is one of several identified in a public memoized, oh my God, that word, by the General Services Administration last month,
Right.
affecting all civil federal agencies. And we got that via an article by NPR. just so we don't get sued. Don't sue us, NPR. Don't sue me. I'm funny.
But yes, Trump is trying to basically just dismantle everything we know about our government, and people are like, "Oh, our government's already trash," but he's not even like replacing it with new things that'll make things run smoother. He's just ripping shit up and wreaking havoc. On top of, he wants us to go back to allowing segregation. That just in bold letters tells you what this man is all about. So if you ever voted for
This is
him and like,
Trump's
how am I
America.
racist because I voted for Trump? That's why you're racist.
And these Trump supporters
This
be
is why.
expecting forgiveness. Bitch, I could never forgive
No,
anybody who actively voted to take my rights away.
you
No,
voted
I hate
for
me.
racism, misogyny,
Mm-mm.
controlling other people's bodies, transphobia, Nazi. You voted for all of that.
You
Like,
voted for higher taxes. Like, if you
yeah.
want to get fucking financial, y'all fucked over
The
yourselves
price
and
of the price of
everybody.
eggs are more expensive than they have ever been. Prices of everything is not going down. Everything is going up. And we're
These
paying
farmers done
more.
fucked themselves over.
They're not going to get federal funding from the government anymore. Whatchamacallit? We're paying more in taxes. That tax plan that everybody thought was garbage and thought that Biden had in, it wasn't even his tax plan because the tax plan didn't end until this March, and then it ended while Trump was in office, and they just put in another bullshit one that's going to last until 2028 that is going to affect all Americans making less than $300,000 a year. So if you don't make $300,000 a year or more, you're not getting a tax cut. You're paying more in taxes, you dumb fuck. So anyways, enough about that. Let's play
Hmm.
the game.
On to our little
Cause
game. You want to explain it? Because this is your idea.
basically we gonna ask yes or no questions, and I'm gonna think of some person in my head, or Noella will think of a person in their head, and we'll take turns. And I'm gonna think of some random person that we're not even gonna use in this game. Uh, fucking Audrey Hepburn. We'll ask yes or no
Girl,
questions.
I
I
would
know,
never
I
be.
know. Me neither. Me neither. It's gonna be.
I
We're
would
gonna choose.
never get
We're
there.
gonna choose a different wheelhouse, obviously. But that's just a random name I just thought of. Audrey Hepburn. Um, she'll ask yes or no questions. Be like, "Is this a woman?" I'll say yes. But she can't ask me, "Is this person like what movie has she been in?" That's not a yes or no
Yeah, because that's
question.
not a yes or no.
So
It's got to be yes or no.
yes, to make it, a little interesting. So do you want to think of a person first, or do you want me to think of a person first?
Um, I'll think of a person first and just answer
Okay.
the. I'll answer your yes or
Okay. Have
no's.
you thought of them
So,
yet or no?
thinking of somebody that we both know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. The easiest question I'm gonna just go right off the bat: is this person a woman?
Yes.
Is this woman a singer?
Mm, sometimes.
Sometimes. What the fuck? Is this person a actress?
No.
A rapper?
Yes.
Okay, so she's a rapper and she sings sometimes.
Yes.
Is this rapper slash singer black?
Yes.
Is it Megan Thee Stallion?
No.
Is it Nicki Minaj?
No.
She's like, bitch, why would it even be her? Okay, so it's a rapper that sings sometimes and she's black. Is it Doechii?
Yes, it is Doechii.
Ah!
Doechii. You got there quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do so bad. Lord. Think of yours.
Okay, let me think of somebody, and it needs to be someone we both know, and not gonna be
Hmm.
way too far off. Fuck. Shit. I feel like I can't choose like two people because that's just like at the top of our brains at all times. And we choose somebody that's not constantly at the top of our
Yeah,
fucking
that's why I went with
thoughts.
Dochi.
Think of someone that's like kind of somewhere in the thoughts, but like not like dead front. Hold on.
Oh God, and I had to know them because we don't necessarily listen to all the same artists.
Right, 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 right.
And it doesn't have
Okay,
to be a musical
okay,
person either.
okay. I have somebody.
Ooh, why did I just like brain link with you? Okay, I'm gonna go. Is this person a woman?
Yes,
Is this person a singer?
yes,
Is this person also an actress?
yes. She done sold me out. She
Is
already
this
know. She already know.
is this? I might gag. Is this person named Cynthia Erivo?
Yeah.
I just knew from my phone. I was like, wait, I just connected with this bitch. I know exactly what she went for.
Cause like she is in a forethought, like right at the front, but like other people have hopped in the front right now. You know, they've kind of hopped in the front
I
because.
ate that.
Ah! Bitch, you ate that. I'm like, oh, she already got me figured out. Fuck.
I could have. I
Like,
honestly.
like just the way I was like had like such a calmness and like how I was like, I don't know who. And you're like, bitch, I know exactly who you just said. Cause like she's definitely had our forethoughts, but like the
Yup.
movies happened so long ago, and it's like other
Mm-hmm.
people are kind of rising and doing their thing, and we're like, all these people are at the front of our brains right now, but like she's still at the front, just like right behind them, looking around. I was like, I'll choose her.
Yup.
I know that's a good one, and you were like,
Oh.
bitch, gagged me, fuck.
Do we want to do another one?
Yeah, that was fun. You got me
Okay.
real good. Think of another one. Damn, you
Okay.
ate me
What am I gonna
up.
do? Okay. I thought I was gonna do so
Fuck.
bad.
No, you
Ooh.
ate that. You knew before you even started asking questions.
I
That's
did. I could have immediately
insane,
just said,
bitch.
"Is this Cynthia
I knew.
Erivo?"
I was like, honestly, you could just, you can. I was like, do you want to just give a guess? 'Cause I feel like you already know.
I did. I did. I didn't think of nobody else but Cynthia. Because I just like, wait, I know this bitch and I know
She
exactly
was
what
like,
she
she was
gonna do.
too calm with that. She's like, bitch, you know this person like way too well, but not right at the front at this moment.
Oh my
Ooh,
god,
fuck.
who? Okay, someone that we both know.
God
Hmm.
damn, gagged the shit out of me.
Who am I gonna choose? Someone that we both know. Doesn't have to be music. Mm, I feel like you know this person. So I.
Not you feel like.
Oh wait, because I don't know enough about them actually.
Not you feel like. Oh shit.
um,
Maybe it's like a person I knew more than you knew at that point. That's what it gave that you tried to go for.
maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, y'all.
Oh,
This is
I
fun,
want
but
more of this. You gotta think of
this
somebody.
is. I
I'm very important.
know.
Oh, I want some more
Oh.
juice. That juice is
Oh.
big.
Okay. I know. I have
Damn.
my person locked in.
Damn, I have no clue. Is this person an actress?
No.
Are they even a woman?
Yes.
Are they a social media influencer? Like in the sense
Mm,
like that's what they do as a profession? Like
no.
so a singer slash rapper. They're a singer?
Singer.
Okay.
Yes.
Is she white?
No.
Is she black?
Yes.
Black singer. is has she released an album recently?
No.
Is it Beyonce?
No.
Fuck. It's like some of those are kind of around the ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
She's a singer. She's black,
Mm-hmm.
and she has not released an album recently.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. I'm trying to think. Fuck. Fuck. Uh, does she have children?
No.
Oh. Oh my God. Like that just threw out a lot of people for me, so I'm just like, damn. Did she have a performance at the halftime show?
No.
Damn, so it's not SZA. I'm trying to think of more niche yes or no questions that'll lead me in
Yeah,
the
you're
right
gonna have to get real niche
direction.
with this one. But you know who this person is.
Is she British?
No.
Is she American?
Yes.
Is she from Texas?
No.
Is she from... Damn. Oh, I'm starting to get nervous. Oh my God. I'm starting to get nervous. It's getting hot in here. Oh my God. Is she...
You got it, Diva.
I don't got it. I don't. She's a singer. She has not released an album recently. She's not from Texas. She doesn't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't perform at the halftime. Did she receive what's the one for like the singers that won award? It's not a no, not an Oscar.
I'm talking about
Has
the
she
Tonys.
has she received a Grammy?
No.
She's not a Grammy winner. Oh my God. And she's not British. Oh my God.
I'll give you a hint.
Is she underground? Like more low key, like lower, like not like the
Yes.
top.
Very, very underground, very low key. And you know this person.
They're underground.
I'll give you a hint. This person is not famous yet.
They're not famous yet. What?
Yes. And you know them.
What?
Think.
They're not famous?
No.
And I know, and she's a
Yes.
singer?
Yes.
How?
Ask more questions. Ask more.
Don't have kids. Is she trans?
Yes.
Oh. But she's a singer?
Yes.
What? Are you talking about yourself?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I just had to ask if she's trans, and I was like, bitch, you talking about yourself? What the fuck? I'm sweating.
Me too.
I'm literally sweating. Like, I was so nervous. Oh my God. It felt like I was defusing a bomb. She done thrown me in for a loop. She never said I couldn't choose myself to think of.
You did not. You did not.
That's why I was thinking of all these other people. That's why I was like, damn, what the fuck? I don't know who this person is.
I'm like, girl, you know them so well. But I didn't want to give it away too easily. Oh, it's given we just end there because that took a while.
That's funny. That was a good one. That was a good one. She she threw me in for a loop because I'm over here trying to think of a celebrity, some outer exterior person away from us, and I'm like looking at all these people, and I'm like,
she was going
not
back
you.
deep into. She
I
was
was like,
going
not
deep into
any
her
of
memory
you.
brain.
And then I was like, you. I had to pull a Madame Marvel, not you. You. This bitch right next to me.
I'm like, bitch, you talking to her right now.
That's why I wasn't thinking of your ass. Damn, I would have got it.
You
Fuck.
would have. Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Oh, I ate with that loophole.
Yeah, you did it with the loophole. She gagged me real bad.
Oh, okay. Let's end it off with what is
I
giving.
hope. Oh, well, yes. What is giving? What's giving is we're going to go see fucking. Well, you're going to go see Beyonce for your birthday soon. I'm going to go to Paris for my trip with my homegirl. Like, we're both living life and we're both beautiful femmes. We're still on the steady incline up. This podcast is fucking growing and it's getting better day by day. This episode is light years better than what quality y'all got last episode, but y'all still tuned in. I fucking appreciate y'all.
Y'all
So
love that episode for some reason.
yeah,
200 something of y'all.
something
We
with our
appreciate
app
it.
was fucked up and was
Girl,
making me look green and washed out, and I had a whole beat on, and I was looking crazy.
It like washed her completely. It literally looked like she had no makeup on that episode, but she was
Yeah,
full geesh. But it just did not
geesh.
show up on camera because the thing is, the software that we use to record, we never know when there's like a glitch or something in the system that week because we don't go on this shit every day. Like, so we got to the recording booth, you know, we pressed record, and then I was like, girl, I can't
You're like
see
green.
you.
You're like, I see a green box. Like,
We did a little test recording before that episode aired, and I could see her in the fucking
the
in
post
post, but like
render.
actively, I can look to my left on my monitor and I
It
can
was
see her.
green.
I can see show, but last week I couldn't see nothing but a goddamn green square. Like it was just the entirety of her camera to me was just green, just green.
And then I looked like I had a green filter when the video came out.
It was foreshadowing, child.
Yeah.
And it was, oh
But
my god, it was such an issue trying to download that episode and get
oh
it
my god, it wasn't
like uploaded and shit.
exporting, and it was about to get scrapped, and it was a long episode too. So I was like,
Oh,
ooh.
I'm glad we didn't scrap it. This one's a long one too. Come on, 2 40+ minute episodes.
And it had audio issues because my fucking thing cut out.
Yeah.
Me. So I'm just like, there was just so many issues with it, but y'all still tuned in and gave it a bunch of likes, and we had people engaging. So thank y'all. What's giving for you?
Appreciate y'all. What's
That's
given for me is me getting this body together. That's what's given for me.
Period. Me soon.
What's given for me is discipline and holding myself accountable.
Very much.
That is going to wrap things up for this episode of It Ain't Giving. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with your fellow diva. You have anything you want to add, Shawana, before we let them free?
I'm just super happy. Love y'all so much, and I'm excited to see y'all for the next episode. So
maybe next week she'll have a mug on.
Ooh, we'll see if because I gotta work out. I've been prioritizing working out versus the mug. I'm like, ooh, let me get my body.
I didn't work out beforehand. I'm gonna go work out right now. Actually, with this full mug on, I'm gonna do my little inclined walk, and then I'm gonna do a little short ab routine, and then wash the shit off. But yes, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye, peace and love. Ooh. Oh, where's the stop button?